Hi everyone. Welcome back to the Daily English Coach podcast. I'm Rachel and I'm so happy you're here with me today. If this is your first time listening, welcome. In this podcast, I help you learn English in a way that's simple, friendly, and practical. We focus on the words, phrases, and real-life examples you can use right away in your daily conversations. Today, we're going to slow things down. I'll be speaking more slowly and clearly than usual. That's because our goal today is to help you not only understand the phrases, but also to repeat them, remember them, and use them in your own speaking. We're going to learn useful phrases for everyday situations you are likely to experience in real life, situations where you want to feel confident, polite, and natural. Here are the 4 situations we'll cover today: ordering at the coffee shop, shopping at the supermarket, asking for directions, and making small talk with someone new. By the end of this episode, you'll know more than 20 useful phrases you can start using immediately. And because I'm speaking slowly and clearly, you'll also be able to practice your listening skills at the same time, alright? Let's begin with our first situation at the coffee shop. Imagine you walk into your favorite coffee shop. You smell the coffee, you hear the sound of milk being steamed, and you see the menu on the wall. Now you're ready to order. Here are some simple, polite ways to order. Can I have a cappuccino, please? I'd like a small latte, please. Could I get that to go for here, please? Let's say those again slowly. Can I have a cappuccino, please? I'd like a small latte, please. Could I get that to go for here, please? Now sometimes you need to ask about options. Maybe you want to check if they have a certain type of milk or sweetener. Here are some phrases you can use. Do you have soy milk? Can I have it with less sugar? What kind of tea do you have? Notice how all of these questions start politely. We say, do you have, or can I have? Instead of just saying, give me. Politeness makes your English sound much more natural. Let's practice together. Do you have soy milk? Can I have it with less sugar? What kind of tea do you have? If you go to a coffee shop today, try using at least one of these sentences when you order at the supermarket. Now let's move to our second situation, shopping at the supermarket. Maybe you're looking for a certain item. Maybe you want to know the price. Here are some useful phrases. Where can I find the bread? Do you have any fresh strawberries? How much is this? Is this on sale? Can I pay by card? Let's repeat these together slowly. Where can I find the bread? Do you have any fresh strawberries? How much is this? Is this on sale? Can I pay by card? Sometimes you might need help finding something. Here are polite ways to ask for help. Excuse me, could you help me reach this item? Sorry, I can't find the milk. Could you show me where it is? Remember, starting with excuse me or sorry is a friendly way to get someone's attention. Asking for directions. Our third situation is asking for directions. This is very common when you're traveling or in a new place. Here are some polite ways to ask. Excuse me. Could you tell me how to get to the train station? Is there a bus stop near here? How far is it from here? Is it walking distance? Could you show me on the map? Let's try these slowly. Excuse me. Could you tell me how to get to the train station? Is there a bus stop near here? How far is it from here? Is it walking distance? Could you show me on the map? When asking for directions, remember to listen carefully to the answer. You can also use follow-up questions like, should I turn left or right? Is it before or after the traffic lights? Small talk with someone new. Finally, let's talk about small talk. Small talk means light, friendly conversation you have with someone you don't know well. It could be at a party, at work, or while waiting in line. Here are some easy phrases to start a conversation. Hi, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you. How's your day going? What do you do for work? Do you live around here? Have you been to this cafe before? When you answer, try to give more than just one word. Instead of good or yes, add some details. For example, how's your day going? Pretty good, I just finished my morning walk. Do you live around here? Yes. I live just 5 minutes away. Adding a little more information helps the conversation continue naturally. Practice tips when you practice these phrases. Speak slowly, focus on pronouncing each word clearly. It's okay to pause between sentences. This gives your brain time to think and your mouth time to form the sounds. Here's a great way to practice. Pick one situation each day. Choose 2 or 3 phrases from that situation. Say them out loud 5 times. Then, if possible, use them in a real conversation. The more you use these phrases, the more natural they will become. Today's challenge, your challenge today, is to choose one of the 4 situations. It could be ordering at the coffee shop, shopping at the supermarket, asking for directions, or making small talk. Then pick at least 2 phrases from that situation. Practice them out loud right now, and then if you can, try using them in real life today. That's all for today's episode. Thank you for listening to the Daily English Podcast. I hope these slow and clear phrases help you feel more confident in your daily conversations. Remember, practice a little every day. Speak slowly and clearly, and don't be afraid to use what you've learned. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us create more content for you. See you in the next episode.